Hello, hello, hello. Today is May 10th or May 11th. This video might be posted tonight. I have no idea, but ultimately, yeah, let's just get straight into it. So basically, for the past few days, I have not been outreaching at all, like zero outreach, because my Instagram account, so the way that I outreach, I have a very meticulous system when I outreach and prospect leads for my uh, B2C business and ultimately copywriting agency, but ultimately I can't really outreach at all because it kept on giving me messages like, "Oh, you're engaging too quickly, like you're commenting too much," and they kept on like restricting my account. So like, you know what? Just let me just take a few days of a break. And until then, I just kept on studying how like an agency works, albeit I didn't really do as much work as I hoped. Usually in like 4 days, I'd get around maybe 44 hours of work during those 4 days, but recently it's been like maybe 20 hours total over these 4 days, so not really that much. And that's because over like the past day, like for the past 2 days, I went to a party and I also went to the mall with some of my friends, even though, yeah, I mean, I didn't really want to, but at the same time, I don't regret going because I had so much fun. And I think it's important to have breaks when you're working hard because, it's not, then like the hustle culture is kind of stupid because you need to understand that everyone's human and you need to have breaks every once in a while. So it's just something food for thought. So if you're like in hustle culture, I mean, I respect you, but don't burn out. Don't light a fire under yourself to just burn out a few weeks or like a month or two later. So take some breaks, but now I'm back on the grind. I've also finished my website. So I've been building a website, like version 2 of my website. My version 1's fine, but it's too basic, if you know what I mean. It's not anything special, but this one has total lead flow. I mean, it tracks leads. It looks more professional. It has testimonials from like um previous clients per se. Not really. They're not really that true. The testimonials are not really true. Should not even be saying this, but not really true. But ultimately, I'm almost done with the website. Should be done by tonight. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really. What else? Yeah, testing and yeah, I'll talk about testing in a few seconds. Three, two, one. Also, yesterday, or no, not yesterday, but 2 days ago, we had something like state testing for juniors on Friday, like the day that I went to the mall with some of my friends. And there was like over 150 students just walking around. It was the first time in a long time that I've been at my high school in the morning, but it was around 150 students. I came in, and I kid you not, I was the first person to finish the test. I'm super, super proud about that because I'm not really good at academics unless I study, but for some reason, this test was super, super easy. Actually, I don't think I was the first one to finish because I saw someone who had their screen close by that already finished, but they didn't actually like submit it. So, but I submitted it more quicker than them, I guess. But I was either the first or the second one. I'm pretty sure the first because I was the one who left first from the testing hall, and I swear it was kind of embarrassing to like 150 heads just look up and see just my dumbass just walking out the testing room as if I finished the test, which I did. And yeah, so that's just one thing to know that how you do in academics doesn't, it's not worth your value, if you know what I mean. Just because you're bad at academics or just because you're not the smartest person in the room does not mean that you are a failure any sort of way. It just means that you need to work harder in whatever you're interested in. Because if you're not interested in academics, you might be interested in something else. That's fine. I'm not really interested in in academics that much, but I'm more interested in like business and client flow or web flow, blah blah blah, like everything online. So just get good at something, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't be something. I'm just saying if you don't like academics, just follow some sort of path. I'm not even good at science, but for some reason that test just made so much sense. Like most of the questions were very intuitive, and yeah, I also have been integrating like meditation. I know this is a side note, but I've also been integrating meditation into my day. Basically, just meditating around 10 to 15 minutes per day. So that's something that you should do too if you're watching, whoever's watching this video. Hello, you should also do meditation because it's more better for your psyche. Because I've been working much, 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 much more better when I meditate. So that's a mission, I guess, for you today is to meditate for 10 minutes a day. And I've heard this quote, I don't know where I heard this quote from, but if you think that you can't meditate 10 minutes a day, then you have to meditate for 30 minutes a day because 10 minutes is super easy. You feel so calm for the rest of the day, and ultimately you just feel more better. And yeah, now I'll probably just get back to um my business. It's around maybe 9 a.m. right now. Uh, yeah. Also, I'm drinking. What is this? I don't know if you can see it. Maybe wait, Minute Maid Zero Sugar. I got this from the party from yesterday, but highly recommend it. Yeah. Actually, I don't even really have an opinion on it. I don't really like lemon drinks. I just find them refreshing. But you should drink it. Have some sort of beverage next to you. But yeah, catch you all later. Walk as if your ancestors are watching, and I'll see you next time.